Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Aries Sun Moon and as well Aries Rising weekly general tarot reading May 31st up until June 6th, 2021. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to see a link to my website where you can either view or purchase either one or both of these services. So with that being said, starting with the Aries reading here of the weekend, the first card we do have for you guys, that is going to be the Magician, followed by the Ace of Wands. After that we do have the Death card. Moving next, the fourth card of your spread, that is going to be the Four of Cups. And the last one here that stands, this is going to be the Lust or the Strength card in the traditional deck. And so right off the back, this week is going to be a week of very rapid and swift progress for you that you will be able to establish. And we're not even talking about a thing that you're going to struggle for a long time, or over a thing that you have struggled for a long time. We're talking about a progress that is going to happen in the span of a couple of days, or half a week at the most, and it will be on top of a new start, something like a brand new endeavor. And we are starting here the week with the Magician card, and this particularly stands for that the start of the week is going to be very growthful, if that's a word for you, Aries. And at this point of the week, just hold on a second here, guys. So at this point of the week, you are to have yourself a fixed, I would say, fixed idea, and thus actions that you are going to make toward that idea are to be very effective, that one. And second, they are going to be supported with a very strong determination. Also, at the start of this particular week, Aries, it seems that you are going to build up a lot of a personal independence, a lot of personal sovereignty, not to mention that a lot of people are going to admire you as well for what you are about to do, or for what you are doing. Now, the Magician has a very finicky manifestation when it comes to interactions with people, okay? But that is because the Magician is liked for what the Magician is, because the Magician is unique, okay? Nobody tries to change them, nobody tries to pretty much fit them into something. Either they fit with the Magician or they do not fit at all. And for that reason, at the start of this week, especially if you are looking to socialize, if you are looking to how can I say, to start dating with somebody, for example, it is highly likely here, Aries, that you are to find a person who will be mesmerized by your personality and pretty much is gonna accept you for what you truly are, where you don't have to pretend that you are somebody else, or that you like things that you dislike. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. We all do a fair share of strange things in order to be more likable in front of certain people. And the start of the week also for you, Aries, it will be a point where if you are sitting on the negotiating table, you will be able to accomplish a marvelous results. And having this very growthful stasis of yours will pose you with a very gainingful opportunity, or gainingful enterprise, I would say. And like I said, that is a new start of a something. Now, this isn't a new beginning of your life, all right? It's just a new thing that you are going to start doing. It could be a new stage of dating, right? It could be a new project at work. It could be renovating your home, whatever. It's just something new that you're going to start doing, and it will appear to be, like I said, quite a gainingful enterprise. Now, the thing it is that the Magician is one of the best cards that could have accompanied the Ace of Wands. That is because the Ace of Wands, when it happens, whatever that new thing for you is that you are about to start here at the early stages of the week, you don't have that much of an experience with it, okay? And that isn't because you kind of like don't have skills or don't have knowledge, because that thing here, it's just different, right? You never had to deal with such a thing beforehand, and therefore not just only you but anybody that could have been in your shoes, it's just, it would have been inexperienced. Now, that being said, because the magician accompanies the Ace of Wands, that pretty much means that in no time, first off, you're going to get the hang of it. It's simply, you are going to learn, and you're going to pretty much adapt to the enterprise itself. And the other thing that it kind of shows is that it's highly likely that that will happen to be some kind of a talent of yours. It's just you didn't have to use that talent before, because you didn't have such a situation that the Ace of Wands poses. Right? But now, as the situation arises and it is gainful for you, simply the talents or the knowledge or whatever that can happen to be an addition to your arsenal in order to grow, in order to be more happier, is going to show up. And I think that you are going to be very, very happy about it. In fact, it's going to be so substantial, this new acquired skill or new acquired status or new acquired knowledge, that literally is gonna change your life, right? That here we do have the Death card, and we all know about the Death card, guys. Death card, it is a change through substitution. You pretty much replace what no longer serves you with what kind of makes sense, with the thing that you can grow moving forward into the future. It is like replacing the old flowers with new ones, and you watch them how they grow. It's simply how the Death card works. And here at these stages of the week, it is just through your newly found passion, I would say it that way. Everything, many things are going to start moving around. Many things are going to be in flux that desperately needs to be changed. So your life now answers to your newfound passion, which once again could be a project at work, it could be business, or it could be a person that you are going to start dating. And once you do start changing these things which are in flux, then you are to see that life pretty much opens up, and it poses a lot of room to grow moving forward. But the thing about the Death card, it is that sometimes it may touches things which we do have a how do you call it in English, sentimental value to, or sentimental attachment to, and thus it may be difficult for us to let go of, or it may touch some kind of a habit, right? Because this new gainful enterprise, just for an example, could be that you have found really good diet, really good workout routine. It's just you are a smoker, a habit that needs to be let go of because it's pretty much incompatible with your new routine. It may be a bit difficult, even painful for some, and emotionally painful for some, to let go of habits or things which are in flux. But you need to, if you do want that new life to take place, instead of your old one. And I think that you are going to reach results in no time. That is because we do have the Four of Cups moving after the Death card. And the Four of Cups in this particular case, in your case, Aries, it is the moment where you are now enjoying the fruits of your deeds that you have exerted throughout the week. The fruits of the deeds in terms of your love life, the fruits of the deeds in terms of your career as well. And you are going to feel yourself quite comfortable reaching the end of the week, almost the end of the week here with the Four of Cups. Now, Four of Cups, it is a card that you can find in the books that says boredom. And it is a boredom, yes, if you do sit in one place for a long time. It's no different than making a lot of money and sitting on this money doing nothing else. That's not how you can overcome the stagnation of the Four of Cups. Although a cup card here towards the end of your week, Aries, you gotta show very high mental strength, if I may say it that way, so you can pretty much detach your mind of the sweet fruits of your labor and look for new opportunities. because with the Four of Cups in the traditional deck, it is simply where you do have a guy that sits beneath a tree, looking at three cups, and then the fourth one it's offered to him. He just doesn't see it. So you need to kind of like have that mental strength to take your look off your accomplishments this far and just look around to see a new field of accomplishments. And that way you will have you will be not in a danger of being left empty-handed once you do consume the full value of the fruits of your labor. And at the end of the week here, we do have the Lust, or that is the Strength card. And I could say that the Strength card is a testament that you will pretty much gonna find a way through, in a sense of, you know, this continuation of your good performance here. So kind of like overcoming the Four of Cups, the moment of stagnation. That is because the Lust card points that the end of the week is going to be very enthusiastic for you. I mean, when you do look at your future, you will see only passion in there and nothing else. And although it will feel like climbing a mountain is going to be a really, really nice hike for you guys. One thing about the Strength card at the end, it is that it's very solo card, it's very singular card, and thus people into your environment may not be very pleased seeing that, you know, you are now working primarily for yourself, or being addressing yourself first and foremost. So you may face people that will try to talk you out of certain stuff at the start, at the end of this week. You know, your friends may try to talk you out of being with this guy or a girl, you know, or your colleagues may try to talk you out of changing your job, etc., etc. But whatever goal you do have in mind, all right, whatever fulcrum you have set for yourself that happens to be the peak of this climb of the mountain, which is going to be, like I said, a really nice hike, you shouldn't allow anybody to pretty much, you should not feel obliged to explain yourself why you're doing it because that's where your passion lies. And thus at the end of the week, I think we do have where you, Aries, are finally going to start following your big passion. So with that being said, Aries, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, May 31st up until June 6th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.